Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris. Tonight, we checked out a magical movie from 1996 or maybe 86. Merlin's Shop of Mystical Wonders.
I'm not so sure your mother would approve of you watching all that scary stuff just before going to bed.
I don't even.
It was so labored getting that line out.
I'm not sure.
Come on, Grandpa.
He's trying really hard to be Peter Falk.
He's no Wilford Brimley.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'd rather have Ernest Borgnine as my grandfather than Wilford Brimley as my gynecologist.
He likes his oatmeal hot, and that's nice.
He likes a lot of things hot. John, he likes a lot of things hot. All right, we are back. Lindsay is on vacation, which she let us know way ahead of time because she is a nice person. She's polite and considerate. Yeah. Aaron, 3 minutes before the show is about to start, once again canceled on us because, well, you know why. He's just not very polite. He's not a reasonable person, frankly. And, he's very inconsiderate. Not professional. That's true. We could say a million things slandering Aaron, which I'm sure we will throughout the evening. So
this is like when Daddy hit Mommy at the dinner table.
We'll get into all that too. But we have special guests here tonight. We have, first up, which one am I going to? You guys don't know. Stefan from Cannibal Video, a.k.a. Just Daggers. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
You've been here before, right?
I have.
Okay. I can't keep
Johnny Mnemonic.
Well, but you were
that
on
wasn't a bit. I was here for like Ninja Robot. Or
Robot Ninja.
Robot Ninja. Yes.
Classic.
And John Dunning back again, as always. From
Hello, Chris, Rebecca, and Steve, Stefan, and AJ. Marvelous to see you again.
Well, you've definitely started drinking again. That's pretty clear.
Evidently.
Thanks for joining us.
We know John is secretly the British woman.
It was a secret?
Are we talking about the lady that's like George Costanza's mom or whatever?
I'm the Julia Child of Bad Movie Night.
I meant the Cougar Corner British woman.
Oh yeah, Cougar Corner. No updates to that, unfortunately. We'll get to that.
She went silent.
She died.
Too much spotlight.
Do I get the inheritance?
She was quite old. Spiv, you just yeah.
It was a good run.
She went out on a bang though.
She wished.
So, guys, Mystical Shop of Mythical Wonders. A hell of a title for a movie. A hell of a movie that we're going to get into tonight. Now, we have quite the conundrum here. Because AJ at one point said, I'm definitely not going to be on the podcast tonight.
There we go. So, I don't think I said that. But
I told John, and John hastily put together...
quit for
good. John hastily put together a premise hole section to try and redeem himself from Nightmare City, which was, frankly, a nightmare itself. On a tarmac. So, should we let the guest do it this week, AJ?
Yes, absolutely,
right.
absolutely.
Thank you.
John, what is Merlin's Shop of Mystical Wonders about?
So, welcome to a world of enchantment, where the worst thing you can get at a pawn shop isn't hepatitis. Journey to the mystical realm, where the costume makeup glue will get tested to the very limits. The story of a man, played by former United States presidential candidate John Kerry, that acts like a child, that's married to a woman that can't have one. Jump onto the fantasy film of the summer, which features cannibalism, a woman telling a creeper to fuck off, and everyone's favorite feel-good cinematic experience, Therocide, also known as animal murder. It's wholesome box office fun that you might want to leave grandma home for. There is something about John Kerry. That's it.
That's up right now.
I don't know if that was better or worse.
That was intense. You know, I think it was good. It was.
Yeah, it was like it was a different take. It was good.
Oh my god! It was so. There was.
It was certainly long.
That's,
I would have been real short. I've been like,
I hear
hey,
that a
kids,
lot.
do you like Princess Bride? Well, you're not going to enjoy this.
Right. The end.
Right.
Thanks, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably never gonna ask you to do it again.
that it still stands. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. So, Aaron's not here again. I hastily put together another history hole.
Nice.
We're gonna jump in to 1996 and take a little moment and get some context for the movie and the year it was released. Here we go.
For Aaron's history hole.
Gonna have to change that bumper when he never shows up ever again. Merlin's Shop of Mystical Wonders, directed by one Kenneth J. Burton, I believe is how you pronounce that. Known for Merlin's Shop of Mystical Wonders and a movie previously called The Devil's Gift, which is also half of this movie. So basically just this movie.
Yeah.
But we have some movies released in 1996, like A Time to Kill. No one's going to say the line. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, they deserve to die. I hope they burn in hell. Twister.
Oh.
Ah, cow.
Jean de Bont.
Primal Fear. Does anyone remember that?
Oh yeah.
With, what's his face?
Edward Norton, Richard Gere.
Richard Gere. Whatever happened to Richard Gere?
Yeah, Richard Gere.
Whatever happened
Something
to
with
Richard
hamsters.
Gere? Well,
Yeah, he got stuck in some hamster. Strike that.
Oh,
Reverse
a
it.
role reversal. No, I like it.
we have From Dusk Till Dawn.
Classic.
And,
Never heard of it.
and a personal favorite, The Ghost and the Darkness.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer. That,
About
that
this game.
Yeah.
biopic is coming out soon. Now, we
Or
do have some
biopic.
movies. Well, you think you could say it both ways. Can't you say it
I
both
hope
ways?
I just hope
Biopic?
the guy talks about Island of Dr. Monroe. That's all I want to
Oh,
hear.
yeah. He won't,
He will.
because he was a dick, and he's not going to
Yeah,
talk about
he's not going to admit to being an asshole, right?
All right, so we got some movies this thing recommended to us. And then, I mean, it was all over the place because this movie's all over the place. But the first one is The Touch of Satan from 1971.
Ooh, sweet poster.
It makes Rosemary's Baby look like a Sunday school picnic.
That is a pretty cool poster. I like the font.
That is cool.
I don't know what this lady's doing with this beaten stick. I assume that's just beaten. But
Been the name.
Yeah, is that a roller? Is she a nun? She's just like doing the old Catholic school
Sounds like
thing.
Doc Brown.
The lady's just sleeping. She doesn't care.
I like the hands like holding the flames. It's cool.
Oh yeah.
oh, I didn't even see that, AJ.
It's subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one line. A young man meets a farm girl who is actually a witch.
Sounds amazing.
John, did you write that one?
Sounds like a romance more than anything.
The screenshots look interesting.
It's a Crocodile Dundee production.
I'm just saying. I mean, I know I have a proclivity, but I am seeing some old women in these pictures, and I'm just saying it doesn't look that bad.
We know your eye gets drawn to certain things, Chris.
I know, like girls in gold boots.
Whoa!
Oh.
She hungered for fame. The men
That's
in
a
her
lot
life
of beige.
offered her love, danger, and excitement.
Oh, that's gonna be wildly inappropriate. Can't wait to watch it.
I think it'd
I
be
be
probably
on that
pretty
show?
vibrant and unpredictable. I don't know
Yeah,
about you.
is it like a Studio 54 kind of storyline?
Well, it's
Guns
Ted V.
and action?
Michaels,
Down there?
who does do some exploitation movies. A young woman leaves her job as a waitress and travels to Los Angeles, where she strives to become the top star in the glamorous world of go-go dancing.
Oh.
Is that Henry
the
Winkler
wheel.
in the bottom left?
It's
Tales
Boogie
all
Nights
this
for
time.
girls.
You want to be a dancer? What? Is that Henry
Boogie Nights for
Winkler?
girls.
It does look like the
It
font.
does look like
It
Henry
does,
Winkler.
yeah. But Is he swinging a guitar?
Hey.
No, that's what cool dudes do with the guitar when they're not playing it. They rest it on their shoulder.
Obviously, I wouldn't know.
No, you wouldn't know. Quest for the Delta Knights.
Oh boy.
Olivia Hussey?
She should be in the other movie.
Delta Knights.
This actually, this is the most interesting one. A secret society, the Delta Knights, attempts to save a medieval society from the evil overlady. I don't know what any of that means.
What's an overlady?
Yeah.
What is a Delta Knight?
Is he like a landlord?
How many times can you say society? In one
Delta
James
Knights.
Dotson. Yeah, this
you
is
pick
from
Delta
1993. Guess what this is
We're
rated?
the fourth best.
Q.
PG.
Yeah.
R.
PG. No, it's PG.
NC-17.
It's PG. So, and here we go. This is one for Lindsay, but she's not here. Final Justice.
Oh, man, look at that poster.
That is
A
nice
Western on the
poster.
Miami beach? That's awesome.
Joe Don Baker is looking for trouble.
Miami Cowboy.
Homicidal Sheriff Thomas Jefferson Geronimo is tasked with escorting.
That's like wow.
Is tasked with escorting a mobster to Malta. When the prisoner escapes, Geronimo goes to catch him. Now playing on Tubi TV.
Oh,
I don't know,
boy.
man.
Geronimo is his nickname or last name? Because it's a very different.
I can't answer that question right now, but
You can't just
yeah.
be Thomas Jefferson. People would get confused.
I think
So
we
the
gotta watch
movie,
it on
like, it
Laserdisc.
stars Joe Don Baker, but it literally says he's looking for trouble, like as the actor, not
Yeah,
as
the
the
actor
character.
is.
Isn't that fucking
They
weird?
just filmed him walking around the Mediterranean for a bit.
I guess.
When in Miami, right?
Does anyone else have anything to say about 1996? Like, what were you guys doing?
That was my freshman
I
year of
was
high
in
school.
6th grade.
We were playing Warcraft in computer club, right?
Probably. I mean, I was in the same grade as Rebecca and AJ.
Yeah.
Just Dagger. Geez, Stefan, what were you doing in 96?
I imagine I was playing
Running-
some computer game, maybe
Ro-
Warcraft, maybe?
Warcraft 2, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Command and Conquer, yeah.
Or Diablo, maybe?
God, this is a fucking podcast full of nerds. What the hell?
It came out in 96.
John, what were you doing?
I was moving to Vegas. That was my first year I moved to Vegas from California. I was skateboarding and also playing Magic the Gathering in that year.
Nice.
Yeah.
All three
Well,
cards
then-
from 1996. This man
That's-
comes prepared.
I wish.
You know what game came out that year? Duke Nukem.
Dude. 3D.
That's the game, yeah.
That's the game.
That's the game.
That is it. Okay, we are moving on. It is time to talk about the Merlin Shop of Mystical Wonders. So here we go. Hey everyone, this is Chris, and just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmoonnightshow and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienightshow. Rebecca, you're
Yeah.
lost in the darkness now that you blew out the light with your magic.
Yeah.
That's okay. So, what'd you think?
So I thought this movie was trying to be too many things at once, so it didn't do any of them well. I couldn't tell
Really?
if it was a kids movie or an adults movie or what storyline it wanted to go with, and it just didn't do a good job with any of it.
What'd you think of Merlin?
Oh, he was great.
Big fan.
Big fan.
AJ.
I kind of enjoyed this movie. It was weird, and it was like unfolding as like when it started. I was like, oh, this is like a children's movie, but then it kind of went to like a little bit of like a weird, dark part with the cat, and I was like, oh, so what is going on with this? Yeah, it was just a weird movie. It was quite a unique film. I think I enjoyed it. I don't really know.
Now's the real person here to ask. Spiv, what did you think?
I liked the first half. It was fun. It had
First
a real
story?
Princess Bride feel. Yeah, and then the intercuts with Borgnine and the kid. It was nice, but yeah, the second half.
Really?
Kind of killed it. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, really?
Not a fan.
Lot to unpack there, Spiv. Okay. I do think I understand why you like the first one. You have an Oedipus complex?
No.
I don't believe you. John, what'd you think?
This was the best episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark that was out there.
Yeah,
Like
true.
when I was watching that as a kid, I
Speaking of
just wanted them to say
1996,
fuck so bad, and they did. And I wanted to see cannibalism, and we got that. And dead dogs. I mean, this had everything I wanted. It was a mess, and it was perfect.
Did they say fuck? When did they say fuck?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
creeper's driving next to her. He's like, "Hey, baby." She's like, "Fuck off."
I thought she said bug off because I thought she said fuck off, and then I watched it again. And I was like, I think it's bug off.
In the version
Roll the
I saw,
clip
it was
first.
that F was pronounced, and I watched it 20 times. I was
Well,
like,
can I
nope.
ask when the last time you had a hearing test done?
What? What? I can't hear.
That's what I thought. Stefan, what do you think?
For a bad movie, it's not that bad. It can't live up to that poster, which is amazing. And I agree with Rebecca where it does not have a clear path. It doesn't know what it is. Even in its IMDb description, it says it's a horror movie in quotes. And it's like, okay, what is that? Are you joking? Because it's definitely not a children's movie. It definitely goes a little too hard. But it's definitely not for adults because it's too soft in almost the whole rest of the movie. So, I don't know. But that's what makes a great bad movie. So I'll say it was fun.
So it was too hard for you, but also a little soft.
Well, it was too hard to be a kid's movie, but too soft to be a movie for adults.
Okay. Yeah, this is some fucked up kids movie. I put this on like, hey Timmy, you want to watch this dog get murdered? This cat gets set on fire, and fucking your fish dies, and oh my god! And yeah, there's some weird fucking shit going on in this movie, and it makes no sense. And half the time, it feels like, especially during the second half, it feels like all of a sudden we're in the 70s or something. It's bizarre.
The carpet.
The mom.
Oh, that couch.
Oh,
I was just throwing
that
up
couch
through
was
the
a
whole
classic.
house.
Was that second part of the movie another movie? It felt
Yes.
like I've seen
Yes.
that before. Like that
Yeah.
exact thing.
Yeah, they edited it down.
That's his other movie.
No, I don't mean like from this dude. I mean like by someone real, like a famous movie.
No, it was from this guy.
Oh, yeah, but I did see like trivia saying like there's a Stephen King story or something that is very, very similar.
Maybe
Cat's
that's what
Eye?
I'm thinking of.
So
Something
There's
about
also,
this, I was
like-
like, this feels like something I've seen.
Yeah, there's so many
Yeah.
movies that they do like this animated object. Like, what was the one with like the weird African doll he brings back? Like that was like a made-for-TV horror movie. There's a bunch of movies that are like
Yeah, it's a common
like
story.
that.
Yeah.
yeah, but there is a shit ton of effects in this movie.
Yes.
Like just an endless amount that I did find entertaining.
That guy.
That guy.
That guy.
That's Sean Carey.
John Kerry.
Oh, I see it.
Why was
Yeah.
he such a jerk?
He really
He deserved
was.
everything he got.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He was stressed. He was running for president soon.
Yeah, this reminded me of a TV show. I whoever said that, I thought it was like a 90s
I thought it was
TV
a
show.
TV movie. No,
It's funny you said that. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Because I swear this music.
oops, sorry.
that you're using-
Oop.
The
Sorry.
music had like that low bassy stuff that we'd use in Are You Afraid of the Dark. I was like, is this the same stock music?
I'll play some. Look at those credits. Like,
Even
it's
the
such a
credits.
TV show.
It's TV.
It's so
Yeah.
cool.
AKA cheap. Like I
Yeah.
think is what
Yeah.
that means.
But I
That
do
old thing
think
is so long.
Oh yeah, I don't
Yeah,
even.
it's too
I
long.
forgot about it until I was pulling clips, and I was like, "Wait, what was this Ouija scene about? Was that just supposed to
That
be
was
like
on TV.
It was
Yeah.
the movie the kid
Yeah, that's
watched.
what he was
that was
watching.
weird.
That's
She
what
was
the kid
playing
was
it by
watching.
herself.
Like
That's how the grandfather knew he could tell him some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
He's
Can
like,
you
you're into
Ouija
some
it
weirdness.
Are you sure your mom wants you to watch that?
Is it like
All right, here
solitaire?
we
You can just
go.
play it by yourself.
you
Like,
can't Ouija by yourself?
You can't.
oh,
you're
she was like an
definitely
can if
oracle
you're
or something.
talking
She
to
could do whatever she got.
She can
Yeah,
do
that's
what
why
she
she has the
wants,
headscarf on.
She's
She was
a-
talking to
that's fair.
Steven or what was the name she kept calling?
I don't remember.
She was looking for a
She lost that
benevolent
house.
spirit, and she got something else. Yeah.
Did anyone ever go to? I've asked these people. Did you have either of you two ever gone to a psychic?
No.
My sister
Really?
did like tarot and shit, so we had to suffer through that.
Wait,
phase.
she did it?
Yeah. This is the one that works at the Zach Baggins Museum of Fun.
Oh.
So.
And what did she like? Did she
cool.
read your hands and tell you stuff?
She, like, threw
That's like
cards at me
tarot.
or something, and I thought we were playing Magic, so I played an island, and then I passed turn, and then she didn't play an island. I'm like, you're doing this wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the framing device though for this anthology. Like an old man relaying these scary stories to a kid. It's
Princess
cool.
Bride.
It's all that. You like it.
Everyone's just saying that. Like, it's
horror
so
Princess
obvious.
Bride.
Where did they get such a great idea?
Like I'm reaching here, guys. I don't know what you want from me. All right. The music.
No, but
is,
at least they made that part entertaining, because that part felt so out of place, because it felt like that was like a Disney movie, like My Girlfriend's a Vampire. You know, all those like churned out Disney kids movies that you find on, like, you know, the streaming services and stuff. Like, I went to First Base with a Mummy or whatever. But like there are some great lines in here where he's just like after the dog is murdered, the grandpa's or the grandson's just like, "Grandpa's the monkey gonna kill Michael next?" He's like, "Hold on there, getting ahead of me. First things first." And it was like,
We got other people to kill off.
it was great.
do you think this was like intended for kids?
Some of it, I
think it was for someone who doesn't know
think,
anything
yeah.
about how to make a kids movie.
I think they made half this movie when this isn't a movie. We don't have enough stuff here. All right, what else can we do? Can we wrap more stuff in there?
Yeah.
Then when they watched that back and went, "This isn't scary. Oh my god,
Yeah.
kids, it's for kids. Let's
Yeah.
add some shit with an old man. Princess Bride was good. Do that."
and to be fair, like, if the first movie was 84 and 96, like, that time period, you can get away with a lot of kids movies and making them darker and creepier
Yeah.
and stuff.
I mean,
you know?
this is in the first story that you guys are saying is a kids movie.
I haven't had the nerve. I really wanted this baby.
You could always adopt.
Jonathan would never raise someone else's baby. You know him.
But having a child is so important to you. Wouldn't he?
No.
good.
Well, like I said, it was
Realistic
intended
depiction.
for adults. It was just bad, and they sent it out to kids.
But then, like, the grandpa and the kid were talking about, like, well, what wish did she make? Oh, you'll have to find out. Oh, she wished for a baby.
Yeah, where this story goes to is fucking weird as shit. I usually am. I don't like when adults criticize kid movies and they're like, it's dumb. I'm like, yeah, but you're not a kid. Like, if you're a kid, you generally like stupid shit, right? But this is not like just bad kid movie stuff. This is just like weird choices. There's so many.
It was like a
scenes.
soap opera invaded a kid's movie, though, because you have that unrelated kid in the beginning, because that kid doesn't belong to anyone. He just walks in.
This kid? Yeah,
Nicholas.
Look at that fucking head of hair on that thing.
He doesn't say a
belongs to the
goddamn
other girl.
thing.
He doesn't say
He doesn't have one line, and
He's
they're
the
talking
son
to him.
of
They're
the friend of the mother.
And she
that's
got
weird.
distracted talking
weird.
about the lack of babies.
Yeah.
And just let this kid wander in this like weird back alley shop on
Nicholas,
Melrose.
where did you go?
90s, John.
Right.
Just throw your kids out there like that. Yeah. I was confused for a while because at first I like when I was watching it and the dad guy comes in and starts arguing for no reason because that's just what he does.
He's a
I thought
newspaper
I was like,
columnist.
oh, that's his kid, but then it wasn't his kid and he disappears with a chicken. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But then when I was pulling clips, I was like, oh yeah, this is just some unrelated kid that they're throwing in here. After they showed us a kid at the
To get
beginning
us
as
into the
well.
store. Yeah,
It's
I was
just
confusing
Are they in the
about
Big
kid.
Apple? Are they
I
in New
think they're
York?
in Los
New
Angeles.
York, Los Angeles.
Man, what would the rent be like for to move your
Now? Oh my
your
god.
old shop in?
It's Merlin. He
Well,
can
yeah,
make
he's
his
rich
money.
as fuck. We watched a dude make diamonds out of coal. Actually, charcoal briquettes.
Yeah.
I never knew that magic aged you though. That was a learning curve for me.
Well,
I think
But
that's
then you just get the
canonical and stuff.
rejuvenation potion and you're good to go.
So how many little kids has Merlin murdered? Like, that's why we haven't seen that little mute kid anymore. And he wasn't going to tell anyone anyway.
He's like a 60-year-old man. He's like
Come
wondering
here,
back in.
Nicholas.
I want my age.
I mean, I've never heard that either about age, but if you have, then maybe that is a thing. But what would you guys like make diamonds for like losing 7 years? Like how much money or something is worth
I have to
losing
do the
like
math. I have to
years?
do the math.
Yeah, I think I would definitely, depending on how much money you could get for per year, obviously, because how many years are you wasting doing things? If you could get back 8 hours of a day, 5 days a week for the rest of your life because you gave away 5 years, I think that's pretty much worth it.
True.
Well,
and
that
you'd
was
have
one,
good time.
Yeah.
That was one spell to make 2 handfuls of diamonds. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
and,
not
like-
losing that much time for that one.
But you can't. But okay, I
don't
conjure
know
up
the value of those
handfuls of
diamonds
diamonds. Like, what am I gonna do with them? I can't go to the diamond store. They're gonna think I'm just some fucking thief.
Found these.
Yeah,
You can
You
pawn
sell
them.
one at a time.
one at a time. Might as well
Yeah.
have a job then. At that point, fucking give me my 8 years back.
Do you know what a diamond is worth?
Not at all.
You could walk into a place like, I'd like to sell this. And they'd be like, here's $5,000. You'd be like, thank you, sir. And you walk down the street to the next place. Here's $5,000. Might as well have a job. This sucks. Gotta
Guess I'm
walk.
getting my steps in. I guess.
You gotta talk to people. Ugh.
But there's ways to get it back, right?
Yes.
There's
If you have that
ways.
corner.
Apparently,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
easy ways. You just need like 2 tablespoons of blood.
Yeah.
I think I'd want to familiar.
Drop your
Yeah.
wife down through the ceiling.
Well, they summoned her with the
What?
Kafashi Balabas.
I got a
power of
question
bed.
though. Like, do you guys find Merlin interesting as a character? Like, just in like
I wanted
to
to
use
know
in a
more about
story
him.
like this? Like, I don't really think Merlin's like a like. I just don't see the.
He has.
the
He's just a
fascination
wizard
using
in this
Merlin.
movie. He's no one.
He's Merlin.
His
isn't
name
he?
is Merlin, but he has no
He
character
is-
besides
he
being a
is
wizard.
The Merlin.
No, he
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
the Merlin.
I
'Cause
know.
when they
Come in
talk
time.
about Morgana, like that, she's
Oh,
an
you're right.
actual-
Arthur, yeah.
He's
no
in charge of
sword,
way too much
stone-
fucked up
some
shit,
kind of
though.
Merlin.
Yeah, to be that willy-nilly, he's just like, here, this guy's an asshole to me, have the most dangerous weapon in modern history. I'm just gonna hand it over, because maybe you'll turn yourself into a baby, John Kerry. I mean, good thing he's right. He could have killed other people. He could have drained his wife. Like, Merlin's
Well,
like, yeah, whatever.
He knew. He knew she wanted a baby. That's what the stone was. She
Well,
wished
wish
for a baby
stone,
with a
yeah,
magical stone, and it
sure.
kind of countered that, right?
So
That was
she
the
Well, it was the
idea.
wife that suggested the book, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a wishing stone, too. You might get unlimited wishes from that thing.
That's true. Or
Was
maybe
it a
you just
stone?
get the same wish, or should you just keep getting babies?
Would you want a baby that was your pick of a
Babies.
husband? I don't think you would.
No, nobody
No.
wants their husband turned into a baby that they now have and raise. It's so
That'd be
fucking
awful.
weird.
That's
But
the
how do you
monkey's paw.
explain
Everything's
that?
just a baby now.
That's the movie you make. You start
It's
the
the
movie
90s.
there.
That's the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, what would you guys wish for?
More wishes, obviously.
You can't do that. That's
Why not?
cheating.
That's day one.
If you had unlimited wishes, life would be so boring.
You can't.
'Cause
You
would just
can't
have-
do wishes because in all these
Yeah.
movies they never work out and they're twisted and they're gonna fuck
Right.
you over.
You usually can't wish for unlimited life, unlimited wishes, the death of other people. I would wish
Can't
that
bring anyone-
everyone in the world was my friend, but not a good friend, just a friend. So I
That
could be
would
like,
not
everyone in
be-
the world, can I get a buck? I'm rich as fuck.
Yeah, but if they're not a good friend, they'll probably come looking for you for a buck.
They can. I won't give it to them. They can come.
Yeah, but I think that see, I don't like that because I don't want people to talk to me if I'm out.
No, like a friend you went to college with, somebody that you could talk
Dude,
to
that's
if you need.
the worst. You're gonna go
No,
to the
that's
grocery
the
store and 10 people are gonna him up like,
I
hey,
don't want
you
that.
want to come? We should get together sometime. I've been.
Do some
You
beer
want to talk
pong
about this
and,
pyramid scheme I've
yeah.
been involved in recently?
That would be great.
That's
Every day
exactly
I'd be
what
like, sure, I'll
happens.
come home for dinner. All right. Every day I have a nice home cooked meal somewhere else.
Oh my
Ah,
god!
pyramid
If
I could
people
ask
talk-
for like, oh, I need my car fixed. Hey, guy I went to college with, give me a deal. You got it, bro.
If somebody talks to me when I'm out, I look at them like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like that's more about you, I think. than it-
I wouldn't talk to me.
I wouldn't talk to me. I'm like, what's
I think the play is like knowing the future, like everything 10 years in the future, right? Because then you could do the bets. It's the Back to the Future thing.
Oh,
So
time
then you
travel
could
would
take-
obviously be a win.
Right, yeah, you could take all that knowledge and then just be like, oh, I invented this song or I invented this blah, blah, blah. Just be the biggest plagiarist of all time. And, you know.
Yeah, see that sounds good in theory, but that'll eat away at your soul. You'll be like,
I
I know
have
you
no
didn't
soul.
actually you didn't
die
write that
alone.
Avril Lavigne song.
Oh, what about just simple
You
things
know,
like,
you
oh,
were
I should
not
invest
always-
in Yahoo and Apple
Was
and get
not a skater
Bitcoin,
boy.
like
Yeah.
things that have no guilt.
Right.
Or lottery numbers.
Yeah, something stupid.
Look, you didn't earn it though. You'll get the wealth and you'll be like,
Who earns things now?
Hey, I feel judged. What the hell is this show now?
whatever,
Yeah.
guys.
This was a safe space. Okay, the real question, why does Merlin roll his R's in the beginning of this film and then never does again?
It's two different movies.
All right, I thought
I was hoping there would be no
We got nothing.
I kept seeing Martin Short dressed as an old man.
I kind of see that.
I
Who would be
pictured
your
Martin
Merlin?
Lawrence, and it was way funnier.
You had to cast Merlin. Who would you
The
cast?
first story in Merlin, whenever the music plays, this motherfucker on these chimes goes every 3 seconds.
It's like being at Pier 1 Imports.
It was overwhelming. I don't know. I've never heard chimes in Pier 1.
I know, I don't know.
It's a wicker. How does it even make any noise? So we have John Kerry is this dad who is a dickhead husband who is unwilling to support his wife who is not able to have a child.
Right.
And he's very angry about this and takes it out on her. And then he argues with Merlin at the bookshop for some reason.
He's going to shut him down.
He's the king of shit.
He's-
He writes
he's a
reviews in
newspaper
small
columnist.
magazines.
Yes. And Merlin, in turn, lets him borrow his magic book, which he experiments and is able to do magic spells. Like
fart and blow up his room.
He does the summoning spell like 15 times, but he never summons anything.
Well, there's that one thing in the mirror.
Well, yeah.
What was that?
I thought that was
like
the
the
demon
devil?
he kept summoning, but I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah.
It's a character that never got introduced to the movie.
Like the goblin that lives in the store. Like there were
Yeah.
so many little.
There were a couple of fun little creatures in the store. Like
Yeah.
a lot of attention to detail on things that don't matter at all,
Yeah.
which I like.
They should have spin-offs.
There was a dragon in a room. They had a dragon room, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we saw him for a second. It didn't really look like a dragon, but yeah.
It's like 20 movies in one. It's hard
And
to keep track.
half of the details about what's going on have to be explained either through voiceover by Urgus, what the hell is this shit?
Burgenberg.
Ernest Borgnine, or like through just like dialogue from Merlin and stuff. So it's just so sloppy. It's a mess. But I don't know. He burns a cat, so I was on board. It was like it was nonsense.
Why did that go awry? Did he say it wrong? What happened
I
there?
don't know.
The familiar.
Face.
Yeah, it seemed like he at that point was already like magicking and shit. So I was like, what's going on here?
I don't know what happened there.
He probably messed up a word.
Do you guys remember? I think it was near the beginning. Merlin like introduces himself, but he says like his mission was to like bring magic,
People believe in magic again. And
make people believe it. And so, by the end of this movie, Merlin made people believe in magic by having a guy turn into a baby and then having a killer demonic monkey try and murder a child. That was his master plan.
I mean, no one
Well,
said
the
Merlin's the
imp was an
brightest, right?
accident.
That's why he got kicked out of the house halfway through the movie.
Maybe this is why he's traveled through time, because he just was kicked out of the king's
he's
court.
on the run.
Because he's crazy.
He's probably like 6 years old, and he's just been doing so much magic that he looks like he's like 80 or whatever now. So it's just nonsense.
I wonder if you can die from it, or if he's so enthused with magic he'll keep getting older and older and beard longer and
That's a
longer.
good question.
Yeah.
In the second half, Chris, you just showed the clip. It reminded me. Where does the mom go?
To the 70s.
I don't think it was a mom.
I don't know how she got there, but she's in the 70s some reason.
She's there, and she gives him the present, and then she's just gone.
Yeah,
All right.
there's not even a
Who's
fish in
showing up
that.
to a kid's birthday party with that kind of a toy? Really?
Oh, yeah, like the worst parent in the world,
Twice.
right?
Twice.
Let's
Grandma
say
does
that.
it too, yeah.
We're talking about
Did the
the monkey.
grandma live with
it's-
them,
Talking about the
or did the
monkey.
grandma come to visit them?
Came to
I think
visit.
she
flew
lives
in.
with them.
Because her
Because-
address on the check was their address.
Right.
It was either
And
a
then-
plot hole or
She's
But
moving in.
they kept
She
saying
was-
welcome home, and
Oh, okay.
like I watered the plants for you. He talked about that. So I think they were trying to make it
Oh,
that
maybe.
she did.
Okay.
Or
I thought that was
house
like
sitting.
the ancestral home, like she used to live in town and then like moved to Florida or something. But no, that makes sense.
But all his plants die.
It was among other things. It was an what the hell's a plant person? Arborvitus? What am I
Botanist?
saying? Arborer? Arborist?
Arborist is a tree
Herbivore.
A gardener?
I don't remember.
Farmer? Yeah.
But to wrap up the first story,
Yes.
the guy gets turned into a baby, which is what she always wanted.
He drinks too much rejuvenation potion.
And that makes her happy that her husband, who was a dick to her, is now a baby because she always wanted a baby. Which is okay.
He
It's
wanted
a
the
trade,
baby,
man.
though.
It's a good trade.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think they both wanted
yeah,
a
they
baby.
want- they
She
both-
just couldn't
Okay.
have the baby, and she believes in nurture over nature, and then she can change him from being this dick into something that is
Okay.
tolerable.
We hope,
and then
we
she'll
hope.
marry him all over again when she's like 95, and then he'll
that's a
take
lot.
care of her. It's really, it's just
and then
long-term
she can
planning.
drink the rejuvenation potion and
just
become
Yeah.
a baby.
cycle
I
around.
like that. That's the movie you make, frankly.
They were both fairly elderly, so I think that's the reason why they couldn't conceive.
He was elderly, you think?
I mean,
I just think
he
that's the
was
time
definitely-
period. People looked older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was
They-
90s.
smoking
They were
drinking.
each
In the late
25.
90s.
Yeah, he's actually 19 right there.
He's 19.
The
looks
more
like he's
old
from
person
Duran-
makeup on him, he looked younger to me.
This is like he looks like the Duran Duran guy to me.
Okay.
As he gets older, he reminds me of the scientist from Ninja Turtles.
The TGRI guy, yeah.
Yeah,
I could see that.
I was sure that picture.
and a little bit of John Lithgow right there.
Yeah. Some Doc Brown.
Man,
Great
some of those
Scott,
effects,
I'm a baby.
effects are
cool.
fun. They're cool, right?
Cool.
There's a lightning strike in the beginning that I'm like, oh, this movie's setting me up for some good stuff. And then
Sure.
but it was
Miniatures
so fun.
and stuff. Yeah, it was good.
Nice miniature old house there too. Yeah.
Yeah, the miniature house was sweet.
I wish we had
Yeah,
more stories, frankly.
yeah, I know. That's what's missing. These could have been shortened up a bit.
That
Because
last
there
one
was
dragged. It was like 50 minutes long.
it was so, well, and it goes all
The
over
ending was really
fucking
Sam
place.
Raimi to me. Like that, where his like last battle with the monkey, and he's like being swallowed up by the thing, and the trees falling.
It's too elaborate the way they end up like getting involved in magic. The whole John Kerry argument for like 10 minutes was I didn't need any of that.
Yeah.
And then this guy comes in and he steals the monkey, but then he sells it to a pawn shop, and then somebody buys it
Yeah,
for.
it's
It's like goes on and
Too
on.
much.
Too much. And I didn't even think he stole the monkey.
Yeah,
I
he bought
thought
it.
He just dropped his bag.
He dropped his bag, and then next
Yeah.
Did
thing
it get
he's at a pawn
in
shop.
the
Well, they were
bag?
closed. Like he broke in. didn't
Broke
he?
in.
But
That's
wouldn't the
what I-
monkey try to kill him then? Because he had intent. That's what the other lady said. She was
I
like,
think the
Right.
problem
"Don't let the
was
monkey
like,
find out."
for it to work into the new movie from the old movie, they had to do all these crazy things like that.
Yeah.
They have him still so it ended up in the house somehow. So
That's
we
a
can
good
tie it to
point.
This movie. and,
That's a
like,
good point.
It's probably just a
So
mess.
he steals the monkey in 1996. Somehow in 1984, though, this mom from the 70s
Yeah.
travels to a
Purchase
pawn
it.
shop. Look
Nice
at how
ascot.
bad. It looks so different.
I love the argument with the psychic lady. Like,
Yeah.
like he doesn't believe it at all, and like, there's no reason to make that jump to like. So I called my psychic friend. Like what? And then doesn't believe like anything she says. She gives him this magical pendant, and at some point he's like,
what's that?
fuck that, and puts it in the kitchen drawer. If you give me a magical pendant, I will wear it the rest of my life.
Right.
She called it
Is
a
the lady-
bethogram.
Yeah.
Is the lady that bought the monkey the same as the lady that comes in the house with the bags? Their hair
mom?
looks completely different.
This is her when she bought the monkey,
Yeah.
and then this is her later.
Oh.
It's the sunglasses.
It was filmed 20
Yeah.
years later, so people are going to age Rebecca.
But then
yeah.
she was at the birthday party too, I think.
Like it's
I don't know.
She doesn't look the same.
Is she the
I don't
grandmother
know.
or is she the mom?
She's like,
Just the mom.
is she either? I didn't even think she was the mom. I thought she was a friend.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I found this at a ratty antique store. Here you go. Like, it didn't seem like a mom thing.
She's the mom.
But she was comfortable enough to sit and watch like the Laurel and Hardy cartoon where they're all balloons or whatever.
That was the best
Yeah.
fucking part of
the
the movie.
Cuphead. It was like Cuphead. Yeah.
The guy who's like, I am Mr. Pincushion. I was like, what is this? Let's
Yeah.
get more of this.
What the fuck year is this?
Why is Will Arnett in this movie?
It says it's I guess that's
1968.
84. But, my
It's
God.
84, but they're
Holy
living in a
so
1975 house, probably.
Yeah.
And
The
this
neighbor was very familiar.
I mean, that's the big wheel. The big wheel would have been 80s.
Oh, I had a big wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 80s.
It's filmed on
Straight
a
up.
camera from 400 years ago. That's
that's
what
the
it is.
problem.
It came with sepia tone.
Can we talk about his dusting?
I love that scene.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Who
when
dusts
he-
into a bag?
Wait, are you talking about vacuuming?
No,
When he's
No,
trying
he
to get
does.
into the
That-
He's
bag.
got that
Exactly.
little
dusting
like
into
that little
a paper bag.
Yeah.
that circle duster.
Well, that's
He's,
because
like,
he was
doing the
trying to
frames.
trick
Well-
the monkey.
Yeah, the bag was just for the monkey's benefit.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think
The
he,
monkey
he would
knows.
typically
just
use a
saying.
bag.
The monkey doesn't know.
I
You
thought
can't
it was
just
like
you
the
can't
waste
just
basket.
dust frames on the wall like that. You gotta like get the Windex out and clean that shit. You know, it's not gonna do anything.
He hasn't slept in 7 days, man. Give him a break.
He's just he's stress cleaning. That's all he's doing. He's stress
His
cleaning.
wife has apparently
Wait, what do you
left
mean
him.
Right.
Wait, you can't dust like that? Why can't you dust like that?
With that little bob on the glass. That's not gonna get the dust off. Kidding me? You see how,
Well,
how
you need
small
the
and light
That's
that
what
thing
those
is?
things are for. Those are dusting things.
They're
Dust
called
feathers.
dusters.
Come on.
They're feather dusters. That's what they're for.
Yeah.
It's not a Swiffer.
You know what the-
It doesn't have any.
It just sends it to the ground. It doesn't.
It's
actually, like-
temporary.
Yeah.
It's temporary relief. You wipe it off. It's just in the air until it settles back down. But it
People
gives
could
you
have wished
that-
to know how to make a Swiffer 10 years later. This is what.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
revolutionize the dusting industry. Is what you're saying.
That's right.
You mean I don't need a bag anymore?
Where would you put the monkey?
See, I'm with the guy. AJ's right. You do need the bag. You need to dust into the bag. That way you know you've collected the dust. Otherwise, who knows where the dust is, Spiff?
It's in
Who
that
knows?
brown carpet. You can't see it because the carpet's brown.
This is why you don't get carpet guys.
That carpet
Oh,
was
carpet's awful. I hate
Carpet
Even
is
if
a
though, like,
cesspool.
okay, so he's dusting and
I
he
won't go in a
accidentally
room
knocks
with
the
carpet.
monkey in. Like, wouldn't the monkey be pissed either way?
No,
Right.
because
Well,
it
if
was
he
an
saw his
accident.
intention, he would clap and kill him.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But can
He's
he
just like-
clap in the bag once
Yeah.
he knows, like.
When it's an accident, he can't clap.
Okay.
You should just kill him for being a klutz.
But at later in the movie, he sees the monkey about to clap, and he puts his hand in between
puts his
stopping
hand
the
in.
clap. So all you got to do is put like a book or
all.
something to stop.
Right.
That's all you have to do.
Problem
When he
solved.
put his
rip its
hand in
little
there,
arms
it
off.
was like when you put your hand in between, so like Three Stooges style, can't poke you in the
Yeah,
eye.
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean,
at
now
this.
this is a horror movie. His fingers could have chopped off when it
Yeah.
closed. That's what you would
A
do.
cookie cutter's a perfect circle in his palm.
That's when the monkey reveals he has a third symbol with his tail, and then just smashes it.
Now he's
What a
wearing a
hero.
little grill and he just bites.
Maybe only Merlin can put his hand.
That could be.
But the dad didn't save the
Dad
kid.
does it earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Oh my
why do
God.
They, why do they run away then at the end instead of just putting their hand in there?
Duct
That-
tape. Duct tape
there-
was around in 1945.
He
or
rubber
whenever this was
bands it
filmed.
closed in the car.
Yeah.
There is a scene, and I thought this is where it was going because everything else is completely fucked up for a kids movie. This monkey is demonic and is trying to kill the family. And at one point, they set it up as though this kid is gonna get fucking run over. Look at that! I think he actually did. Like that was hardcore.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're definitely gonna
stunt
do
kid.
this.
Yeah.
But
They were twins.
see, he stops it.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Bam.
You checking out that hot babe.
The dad just burns out right there at this kid's moment of trauma. He's like,
Jumps
fucking
in
him
the
out.
car.
We gotta go.
Which leads to like some just straight up insanity to where this thing goes. He like furiously digs
Oh,
a hole
so
in the
good.
desert for this
A
monkey.
trench.
He digs a 1-inch hole.
Right?
Then the monkey
That
helps, though.
opens. Yeah.
This massive earthquake comes and he's like, hanging
Look at
out.
this editing. Look at this editing. It's Sam Raimi.
It's
This is
totally
ludicrous,
evil
though.
Dennis.
The trench is the size of one shovel, which he is bigger than. At any point, he goes put his feet on the side and push himself out, but he doesn't. Even when it's closing in on him, I'm like, just put your feet up, and it will push you right out of the hole.
Slippery mud.
Hey, and he survives with only a band-aid.
And he
broken
has
arm.
a cast.
Oh, he
He
had a
has a
slow.
cast.
I don't know how
It's a
that
soft
happened.
cast.
All these trees falling on people,
then-
right?
How does the grandma get the monkey back?
She obviously
He buys
stopped
it.
at a pawn
Bought
shop
it.
on her
Pawn
way
shop.
home.
Didn't he
Which a
throw it
bum
in
dropped
the-
off somehow.
Didn't he
A
throw it in
hobo
this
brought
pit?
it to a different.
Yeah, a hobo dug it out of the ground and brought it to a bondsman.
and sold it
That's
to him
in
for
the
$1.
movie. We're not even making it
Yeah.
up. That's
Right.
an
That's,
Yeah.
actual
that's literally what
stupid
happened.
Okay, so then later on, though, when the grandma is introduced, there's another guy, which I think is the other son, but he looks like he's like
No,
a
that's
drug
the neighbor.
dealer.
He's
or
a
something.
neighbor.
The neighbor.
He's been
Yeah.
in the whole
Neighbor,
movie,
yeah.
Chris.
That's Zach Galifianakis' dad.
He's been
That's
watching
the
the
neighbor?
kid.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah,
That's
Pete.
the neighbor who ran out when he was the kid, was getting
Yes.
run over.
Right.
He's like
Wait,
super
he's not
funny.
related? I
Town.
thought he was their brother.
He lives
No,
next door, and they
next
borrow
door.
He
his
lives next
tools.
door.
fixes
He's
up
working on his car.
cars.
He was the guy.
Remember?
Are
His
you
wife stopped
sure
by
he's
and
not
was
their
like,
brother?
What do you call you working
No.
on?
100%.
I thought he told the kid to call him Uncle something, or the kid called him
That's the
Uncle
thing.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because he's like friends with the family.
All right,
That's
well,
it.
let's just.
He's in the house.
Well, hold
all the
on.
time.
I feel like if we're going by facts, we do
Okay.
know the kid calls him Uncle something. We don't have any facts to say he's not the brother. Just
I
saying.
call him
guys.
Uncle Phil. He's
I
not my
mean-
uncle. He's on the Fresh Prince.
I'm just saying. I think my evidence holds up in a court of law, and your guys is just kind of.
Well, I think 5 against 1, we win.
What I really think is going on is he's just a neighbor, but he secretly has a crush on the dad. Because he's like really,
Yeah.
really
They are
buddy with him,
close.
He's
right?
really
like, I'll watch your
invested
son when
in
you take a
him.
nap. Go take a nap. Relax.
Super
You know, like,
layered, yeah.
yeah, like there's some stuff going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
He
Oh,
loves
he's-
Will
He's
Arnett.
cleaned up the house.
That's what I was getting. The vibes on that.
America's favorite game, gay or poorly written.
In this instance, yes.
Look, I'm here for it because this wife just ran out on this entire family
Right?
randomly.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
guys.
You know, I'm buying that. Look at that arm fold. I can do
She was
that.
just a beard.
Yeah,
She was never really his
confidence.
wife.
You guys are missing all the hints. They're dropping them left and right.
Damn, I
sad.
fucking Will Arnett so hard right there.
I hate that countertop. It is so ugly.
Oh, that house. That house is
sorry.
horrible. That couch. I would never sit on that couch. I would probably just like
Look at that
getting the
couch.
shivers
My
thinking
grandparents
about
had
it.
My
that
grandma's
couch.
My
couch, that's great.
grandparents had that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
the
that's
monkey didn't
horrible.
even want to sit on the couch. He's like,
That's
"I'll
My
sit on the
grandparents
table."
had that couch, and you know what happened to them? Fucking
They
dead.
died.
All right?
They died.
Fucking dead.
From couch poisoning.
Mesothelioma.
There's so
They were
much
98, but it
asbestos.
was because
So
of
much
the couch.
asbestos in those
couch.
cushions.
Oh my
They
God.
had a monkey with symbols.
That's what he's dusting. It's just asbestos the whole time.
Oh,
So the monkey
Probably.
does try to cause some murder with catching an oil pan on fire,
Yeah.
which
that's pretty.
He does cause some murder.
Yeah, poor Sparkles.
He kills a
just
fly.
murders a dog.
So dark.
That is some dark ass shit.
It would have never happened if
That's
he'd given
where I
that
thought it
timing
was-
light back to his neighbor.
It's true. I mean, you murdered the dog. You're definitely like taking the lid off this thing. I thought it was going to
Yeah.
go places. I was like, oh, we're going to get a kid death. We're going to get.
That's why I thought the kid was gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Later on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
nice.
grandson did too. Grandpa, is Michael gonna die next?
Yeah, right.
I thought the
Can
neighbor
you
was going to die
rewrite it?
saving the kid. Like he was going to dive in front, push him out
Maybe
of the way. and
grandpa
die.
thought it was
Oh,
like-
that would have been that would have been good
Yeah,
too.
that'd been cool.
I mean, we can all agree that Ernest Borgnine did murder the child by the end.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, look at this lifeless corpse.
He like drugged him.
Yeah, this is dark.
I
That-
thought
that's-
that kid was
that's how you
taxidermied
end
at
this.
first.
And
Like,
then
he
what
wouldn't
is
move.
go back to that? Did you see the
Dude.
massive stain on that blanket?
It's blood. It's dried
That's how you
blood.
end this. You end it on a dark note. He just like pulls out a syringe and
wait,
injects it in his
wait.
neck.
This
Real
man has
Grandpa,
a
do I have
Right
to take
there.
another Benadryl?
Massive stain.
It's like vomit or something. I was distracted by how Ernest Borgnine's all packed into those pants. Look at that shit right there. Bam. Just saying. I was a little
Yes.
Merlin, then satisfied with the dog's death, almost murdering a child, has taught everyone the love magic again. Disappears out of the movie, and we roll the fucking credits.
What a put him.
What a movie.
And look at these credits.
That music though.
These are TV show credits.
You do
That
not
is
see
some-
no
Are
animals
you
were
afraid of
harmed
the
in
dark
making of this
music?
because I'm pretty sure they did kill a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
They killed that grease pan for sure.
This is such like a weird anomaly.
It's an oddity.
An oddity.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah,
that's
it
a good
really
word for it.
is.
But it's kind of entertaining.
It is.
Yeah.
Like I was on board the whole time. I was like, what's gonna happen next?
I was
And you-
surprised that's such a
you
low
almost couldn't
rating.
guess. Yeah, really low. What, 2.3
2.3 or
I
something?
think that's
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Mystery Science Theater
Yeah.
did it, so everybody thinks it's terrible.
I was just
probably
gonna
also
say,
just-
almost watched it via that. Because
Yeah,
I
I
can't
did too.
find it. Maybe I'll just watch
I'll
that.
tell
And I
you.
was like, yeah, it's
I'll
not
tell you
long
though,
enough.
like The rough
Yeah.
scenes where Merlin walking down the sidewalk over and over again. I was like, oh, we're gonna do this again for this long
Have
shot.
you seen
It's
my
like-
monkey?
That's like, yeah. That's the joke, right?
Oh, that lady.
man.
This is
And
a,
she was
this is
gonna
a
mace
rough
him.
neighborhood.
Wow, yeah.
I'd mace
I think
that guy
she's the one you have to
too.
worry about.
If you see a creeper walking around with a wig and a fake mustache like that,
Asking
fucking
you
mace
about
him.
their monkey.
Yeah. Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen my poorly drawn monkey? Yeah.
I just assumed he's gonna go see the newest installment of Lord of the Rings or something. Like,
It's even weird that other guy on the bench who's like, "Hey, you look like a guy who likes to buy shit." I do happen to have a monkey.
natural
What?
salesman.
The linking of the story here with these random characters that are in it for a few seconds just to bridge it to the next part is
Yeah.
so ludicrous, and that is
Yeah.
definitely like the kid movie aspect of we just need a movie.
Yeah.
Hurry the fuck up.
I wonder. I mean, the monkey was possessed by a demon, right? So I wonder if that was the demon that John Kerry saw in the mirror. Maybe that
Oh,
was
maybe.
the
Oh,
connection.
I
that'd
think
be
it was
cool.
an imp.
I think it was socialism that John Kerry saw in the mirror.
Socialism was a red herring.
A lot of this movie, if not all of it, is dubbed, but
Yeah.
I thought it felt like it was
Heavy.
dubbed in a different language than it was written in. Like it was in English, but it felt like it was like
track was
poorly
off.
dubbed. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean, or something?
Yeah.
I don't know if it is though. Like I'm pretty sure this is spoken in English. I don't know. Maybe not.
It's just poorly tracked.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
She had to drown him in her love potion. What the hell does that mean?
That's what
That was when
Mrs.
she.
Merlin said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did
I
like
think that's.
this.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the wife. The wife kind of steals every scene.
He
she's
steals the
in.
movie, yeah.
Yeah.
What, the wife baby? Oh.
No,
George
no,
Costanza.
Yeah,
Merlin's wife.
Yeah, she
Do you
reminded me
think
of
she
George
was related
Costanza's
to
mom.
somebody in the production of this movie though? I got some vibe from her, like she's like, "No, I'm gonna be in your picture." Ah!
I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Like
the
the
ant-
scene stealing was like, I am gonna steal this scene. Like it felt intentional. Like some people are just really good actors and they pull a scene their way. She was like, "Nah, bitch, aim this way. This is mine."
Well, the actress's name is Bunny Summers. So when they first started filming this back in 1963, she was probably a porn star.
Whoa, can you send me those links?
First name Bunny.
All right. Anything else with Merlin's Shop of Mystical Wonders?
There's one stupid little throwaway thing in the first story when the guy's like deep in his juju and the wife's like trying to talk to him. He's like, "Leave!"
Hey,
I will say I think I would love to watch more weird children's movies because I think there's probably
Yeah.
quite a few of these out there.
Oh, I have a
weird
bunch.
children's movies.
Weird
Yeah,
children
that are
they're
kind of like not really children's
questionably
movies.
children.
This
Yeah.
was so my
Yeah.
This was
That
like
would be
around the
fun.
times like Neverending Story, Neverending Story 2. Even the bad ones were good, like the Kid in Peril type films. And you always wanted, as a kid, at least I did, like them to take that extra step and like see a rated R version.
Well-
and this was that. This like totally scratched all the itches of the 8-year-old John for me.
I watched The Gate recently, and there's a
sounds
dead.
great.
They kill it. They kill a dog in that movie too,
Oh yeah,
and that's a kids movie. So,
parents die in that one too, right?
well, not really. Like it looks
Oh.
like the parents, and then he like melts away, but it's not actually
Right,
his
yeah.
parents. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. All right. Anybody have any alternate titles? Oh, we know what he did that.
I spoiled mine in the horrible intro.
Not
Something about
Princess
John Kerry.
Bride would be my go-to,
I have
or
awful
Princess Bride
ones.
Light.
Aaron's never here anymore. Aaron usually sets the stage with some awful shit.
Merlin's Shop of Mystical
Merlin's
Titties.
Titties.
Merlin Shop of Horrors.
Gandalf. Gandalf the Meh. Like Gandalf the Grey. Arousing Merlin. Because they said that at one point.
Did they?
Maybe I just heard what I was
Here,
Merlin's,
Geriatric fetish.
Merlin's script of mystical blunders. Okay.
Have you seen the monkey?
All right. Rebecca, do we have a game?
We do.
Okay. Why don't you get that game ready to go? When you are ready, we will play the game, Rebecca.
It's a clamshell game of Find My Monkey.
Okay, Rebecca, I think you're ready, and I am now due to cue up the bumper. So here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of conflict, right? Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are highly questionable. Shall we play?
All right, so we've got some magical facts tonight. See how we do.
I like that green line you added. That was very,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Nice.
What origin does the word magic come from? Is it Greek, Latin, Old English, or Old Persian?
I'm going to say C.
I'm going to say Persian.
I'll shoot C as well.
Old English is the stuff you use in your fucking wood furniture.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go D, Old Persian.
D, yeah.
It is.
Oh,
really?
Of course.
Wow.
The house always wins.
What is the name of the monthly journal put out by the International? I have the white box. I can't read the rest.
Brotherhood of Magicians.
Thank you. Yeah. Is it the Floating Man, the Linking Ring, the Disappearing Lady, or the Rabbit from the Hat?
Sounds like a B.
The Lincoln Ring sounds legit.
It's A.
Yeah, it's the Floating Man.
I'm gonna go D. It's the obvious.
Ooh, I need to get this magazine.
It is. Oh, wait. There we go. The Linking Ring.
Yes.
Oh man, he looks like
that guy?
Mason.
Do you guys remember when you would get that thing where it was like sign up for 4 magazine subscriptions? You get them for like $1 or whatever.
And then you can't get off the list ever.
Then you can't
and
get off
And then it goes up to like $48 an issue.
Yeah, then all of a sudden you end up on like a call list because you have those unpaid
Collections.
magazines. Yeah, they try to collect on you.
That was CDs also and movies.
Yes, CDs.
Yeah. Gosh. What a ring.
Back in the day. What is David Copperfield's current net worth? This one, there's no multiple choice for this one. What do you think?
$25 million.
$28.
Net worth, yeah,
17 million.
I'm gonna
Today,
say
right? Today.
I'm gonna say 1 billion.
1 billion.
You made the Statue of Liberty disappear, man. He could do anything.
He can make diamonds.
2.3 million.
It is.
Holy
shit!
Not far off.
Wow.
Wow.
He has, in his life, he has grossed $4 billion.
That's insane. You might as well just start Amazon too and get on with it, right?
Make a jet and go to space.
Yeah.
Make
You
Jeff
think,
Bezos disappear.
AJ, but do you understand how much more wealthy Amazon is compared to $800 million?
I mean, yeah, if Bezos cashed out, the world would
Gotta
implode
start
on
somewhere.
itself.
Yeah.
Where does the phrase hocus pocus come from? Is it a blessing recited during the plague, the name of a Norse sorcerer, a quote from the epic poem The Odyssey, or was it from a nursery rhyme written in the 16th century?
Oh, man. I'm going to say a nursery rhyme.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
going to
say
go D as well.
Dr. Hocus Pocus, Norse sorcerer.
It is the Norse sorcerer. His
Wow.
name is Ocus Bocus.
What?
How did that not stick?
I don't know.
Wow.
What holiday did Harry Houdini die on? Was it Christmas, Halloween, New Year's Day, or Valentine's Day?
I think it was Valentine's.
I think it was Valentine's Day, yeah.
We'll go D.
Christmas.
Wasn't it at a show?
It was after a show.
Got shot by someone or something?
No, he got punched in the stomach, and then he ended up with appendicitis. He actually died from the infection of his appendix bursting.
My brother broke my arm. I could have died from that, is what you're saying? Jesus Christ.
I had a family member
disappear.
in like my mother's side that worked for Houdini.
Oh.
And did they punch him?
Never saw him again.
Never saw him again.
I'm still waiting for that last paycheck.
It was Halloween. Spooky.
Yeah, it's dark.
Which of these is not a category of magic? Moving, penetrating, producing, or
Ew.
transposing?
Oh my goodness.
So you definitely move. I'm saying producing.
Yeah, producing. C.
You pull a rabbit from a hat,
pulling
but
something up. Isn't that producing?
I'm gonna say
no. I think it's
moving.
like pulling something out of nothing.
I'm going transposing because I think that's actual magic.
Trick question. They all are.
Got him.
Plus, vanishing, restoring, escaping, levitating, and prediction. Those are all of the.
Magic is just everything. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that covers all things.
Did you get your research from Zach Baggins?
Bilbo T. Baggins, actually.
What animal do you need to show proof of being a magician if you live in Queensland, Australia? Is it a rabbit, dove, tiger, or monkey?
I'm gonna say the dove. That's like classic, right?
I'm gonna go on movie theme and say monkey.
I'm gonna say rabbit.
Yeah, rabbit.
Do they have rabbits in Australia?
I feel like they'll breed out of control there, like the cane toad or something.
Yeah.
It is a rabbit. You have to be able to prove you're a magician to have one. But I think it is because they don't want them just breeding willy-nilly and
they'll eat all the kangaroos.
Wait, literally, if I own a rabbit, I'm a magician?
Yes.
In order to own a rabbit, you need to be a magician.
Or I have guinea pigs. I'm almost a magician.
You're a quarter magician.
You're a sorcerer. It's different.
And that was the last one.
Perfect.
That was my first correct answer in all the trivia.
I lost pretty bad in that one.
Thank you, Rebecca. You know, we didn't do recommendations because I forgot because I'm tired. So, Rebecca, would you recommend this movie or not?
It is an all over the place movie, but I think it is entertaining enough to watch. I think it's another one though that it would be more entertaining to watch with someone. Just because there's so much crazy stuff going on in it. But yeah, I'll recommend it.
AJ.
I recommend it.
He's a fan. Spiv, what happened to you? You've shrunken, Spiv.
It's magic.
Oh my god.
Whoa, what is going on?
Oh, it's too much. I saw too much.
Whoa.
It's a PG show, man.
Whoa. The old ladies can't handle it. Their hearts are only so strong. Spiv.
I recommend this one. I think yes, it was fun. It had its flaws, but it's definitely not worth a 2.3.
No.
Much more like
that's
a 5 or
crazy.
6. Yeah. So
John.
yeah, I'll recommend.
Oh, he's still gone. Okay.
Yeah,
John.
Listen, there's a reason that MST3000 picked this as one of their final videos to review, like towards the end of their original run. This is gold. Like I'm surprised that everyone's not more jacked about this. I thought this was fun. This was everything a bad movie should be. It doesn't make any sense. It's tonally fucked up. It's just crazy. It's just a spaghetti like thrown against the wall. Let's see what sticks, and nothing does. This is perfect. Yeah, I'd recommend the hell out of this.
Stefan.
I agree with almost everything John just said. I think that if you are not in the mood for a good movie, like if you're like, I want to watch a movie, this is not what you want to watch. If you're just like, I need some crap right now that just is outlandish, doesn't make sense, this is your movie. If you have kids and you want to, disturb them, if you're an adult and you're kind of young at heart, this is what you got.
Yeah.
God damn the camera thing. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. We didn't talk about the music very much. But it is ungodly loud as well throughout a lot of the movie. But the quality of it is pretty good. This is a really fun movie. It's really fucking weird. I kind of want to show it to one of my kids and see what they think. If they like it.
Yeah,
they've seen worse.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That you've made.
Yeah. Not always said that you made them watch
They've
recently.
been in
But
worse.
yeah, you can show the kids.
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's move on, do some emails.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
Last week we checked out Meltdown. A terrible pile of trash. And let's see. David Black agrees. Oh boy, that was a pile of garbage in the back of a hot van. Pretty funny though.
What are you talking about? Look at that guy.
The great Owen Wilson impersonation.
The hero. That's what a hero looks like, guys.
Black Donner says the hero looks like Boris Johnson, the British Prime Minister.
That's really on point.
Good.
That's great.
I think we found where the director
He's got politics written all over him.
Boris Johnson last week,
Conservative
John Kerry this week. Yeah. Political show this bad movie night.
Yeah. David Black also is their theory as to why he didn't make out with the love interest character was that he couldn't afford to pay her to do so.
Say, come on, just a little kiss, just a little one. That'll be $4,000 more.
They're also a fan of Cougar Corner, which I guess we can't
Everybody,
repeat this week.
everybody's gotta love Cougar Corner. If only we get some more. Yeah.
We got enough. We just make a
Surprised.
show.
Not surprised older women find me so irresistible.
For those unawares, John and Stefan, a older woman left a comment about whether they want to, and I repeat, fuck Spiv or adopt him. And
It can't be both?
I watched the show. I LOL'd at work. Yeah.
Well, you see what they do is they do the effing first, then they turn him into a baby.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Best
Quite
of both
aware of
worlds.
Cougar Corner.
Let's see. Anyways.
Wait, no, go back. Go back.
There were more love letters. I saw it in your face.
Love letters.
There she is.
is it too explicit to read?
Oh, I'm just
What
trying
is
to
he
pick some
clicking through? What are you?
interesting-
He's looking at. He's looking at
He's like-
older women now or something. I don't
Private
know what-
photos being set.
What is he doing over there?
Nothing to see. Nothing to
Nothing to
see.
see here. Jason Case wants us to do Masters of the Universe. Or he says Masters of
That is a
Our
fantastic
Universe.
movie. That's not a bad movie.
Isn't that an ongoing theme? People want you to
I haven't
talk
seen
about
it since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Is what
I
I
don't
said.
remember it being bad, but
I can't imagine it's that
It's
bad.
Courtney Cox's best role.
I still think we should do
Courtney Cox
Babes
is
in
in it.
Toyland. That would be a fun kids one.
oh,
It
there
has
you go.
Keanu
That's a
Reeves
weird
and
movie.
it has Drew Barrymore.
That's a Christmas movie, though, right?
Yeah.
Kind of. It's kind of dark and weird because there's
Yeah.
like this whole like spillage in from like the labyrinth randomly. It's cool.
Mhm. There's that weird Wizard of Oz one too.
Return to
Sequel,
Oz.
Return to
Well, that's
Oz.
also
That's
an amazing
movie.
movie.
Movie's so good.
That's so
Mhm.
good.
I never saw it. I don't like
Really?
Wizard of Oz.
You
'Cause
should
it's
watch.
Neither do I.
It's
Return
nothing
to
like
Oz.
Wizard of
Oh,
Oz.
So
really?
dark.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
super
yeah.
dark.
Really?
It's like
Yeah.
weird
Yeah.
robot.
What's her name?
people.
Fruza
It's more like
Balk?
the original book, right? Because the original book's
Yeah.
really dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's incredible. The Wheelers.
Spiff? Any more?
There's more. They're just. I'm just not gonna read them because
I like the one.
they're not saying much. That's all.
This was like watching a film school first project, but they were super old. If you want more Joe Estevez, he recommends Arizona Werewolf.
Okay.
You know,
That
that
was
sounds like a bad
Michael
movie.
Kuhnke. Yeah.
Monkey.
I don't think I want more Joe Estevez.
Yeah, I see why you didn't read that.
Yeah,
and you
he's just
skipped
like
over it,
leaving
but
out everything here.
Yeah. This movie looks fucking awesome. And it's definitely being added to the wheel. It's got Joe Estevez in it.
Nice.
Biv, you love Joe Estevez. You always talk about it.
I do.
It's also got Richard Lynch in it. What? We can't go wrong with that shit. Yeah, okay, go ahead, Spiv. Wrap that up.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to read comments,
You were just having a personal party over there, and it's not fair.
What's going on over there, man?
We all want to be invited.
There with the
Smith.
class.
if you want me to read comments, you have to leave them on our YouTube. So check us out there. Just search it. 'Cause I always get through.
Christ, man.
What's going on over there?
Christ.
Where Spiv will
It's out
privately
there.
laugh
It's
and
out
then not.
Spiv, I don't even, like, I am super low energy tonight, but I don't even know how you didn't clear that bar. You couldn't
I couldn't clear the bar.
There you
All
go.
right. No, that was good. I'm just giving you shit. It's time for the wheel. It's time for the wheel.
Yes,
let's do this.
Wheel.
I really hope there's Joe Estevez on here.
I found a movie that is fucking bizarre, and I can't wait to watch it. We got Witchcraft 3 because we all want to die. This new one I added, The Last Match, which you can't really see from that artwork, and I'm not giving away the hint. And don't look it up, goddammit, Spiff.
Japanese or something?
There is a gimmick to this movie. Mind Warp, the Bruce Campbell sci-fi movie. Outpost at Zeta something shit from some 70s sci-fi movie, and the recommended Jeff Fahey movie Body Parts.
Body Parts. I think I've seen that.
I think
Let's
I've
go.
seen Body Parts too.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and spin the wheel.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, come on,
we
witchcraft.
can't even do witchcraft because Lindsay's not here next week.
Oh well,
She's not
we'll
here.
see. We'll see.
Body Parts.
Body Parts.
Can't wait for next week when everybody says, "I've seen that movie before."
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen probably.
Yes.
Yeah, technically, no, I'll let it go. I was gonna say, technically, the wheel is weighted wrong because witchcraft shouldn't have been on it because Lindsay's not here next week, so we can't do witchcraft. So it should.
We did that the week before though too. We did the same thing when.
Did we really?
Yeah,
We
left it on.
decided that if it came up, we'd spin it again.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Witchcraft was dealer's choice then.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's go check out the trailer for Body Parts.
I hit my kid. I tried to strangle my wife. I have nightmares every night. I want this farm off!
Don't you realize what I and my team have accomplished with that arm?
Take the kids and go to your mother's. Don't pack, just go now! Don't
pack, just go now!
It's pretty heavy.
This is like Jeff Fahey, like during some rough time in his life where he hit his kids and his wife. Like, what? This,
Take the kids.
This might be too good.
No, it's
Right?
pretty bad. it's bullshit. Yeah.
Let's just say I'm glad I'm on vacation next week.
A man fears he is possessed by the soul of the serial killer whose arm he received in an experimental transplant. All right, actually,
That
sounds
sounds
pretty
cool.
good. That does
This ain't
sound
no
pretty good.
Schindler's List, Christopher.
All right, fair enough. It is not available anywhere for free, I don't believe. So you may have to rent this on Amazon for a few dollars, or track it down on the dark web.
It's one of those
Where you-
movie
where you
titles
would
that's
track
hard to
down-
search.
VHS and DVDs are also available.
Or yes, if you order now, you might be able to get it in time.
If I search body parts, I just get a lot of pictures of bodies.
Body.
Man, I was watching some YouTube earlier today where they were explaining like how food goes down the wrong hole. And then it dawned on me what he was showing me was actually somebody's face cut in half because he was like a morgue guy and I didn't realize it. And I was like, well, I'm out. I thought it was like a fake like sculpture type thing, but it was like some preserved body and I'll never sleep again at night.
I'm going to need you to send me that link.
You should go to that cool museum in Philadelphia.
The muter.
Yeah.
No, I've seen it, but I'm
I've
not
been
going
there.
and doing that.
It's fun.
Yeah, is it? I don't like that kind of stuff.
There's a lot of oddities and weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Babies in jars.
Oh, how'd they get there?
Was it John Kerry?
All right. Well, I'm tired. This is a weird long movie episode. I'm done. I'm done. All right. I'm done. I don't know what the fucking people want from me.
This man enjoys his work.
Spiv's not here next week. John, are you here next week?
I that's what I signed up for.
Okay, John's here next week. Aaron will be back. Stefan, thank you so much for joining us on short
Always a
notice.
pleasure.
We appreciate it. And everybody can find you at
Cannibal Video. www.cannibal.video.
yeah, and you do movie reviews. Me and you trade off reviews every week on your Just Daggers channel.
Correct.
And so you can catch that stuff there. Everybody, they said, we said, you all know who John is by now. Go to his site, find him. He has a shirt. I don't even have a shirt. Did you buy that? Did you buy that on? Is that on like TeePublic or some shit?
You know, it's the new merch. You could literally buy this shirt for $99.99 and with my sweat and everything.
Right off his back.
Right off my
Nice.
You want me
Game
to no.
worn.
He'll sign it.
Where can I get one of these shirts?
I don't know. My wife got it for me.
She didn't get me one. What the fuck?
Jason was really mad too. Yeah, there's a lot of people that were like, "What?
Yeah,
Do
I
your
should get
shit show for free? I can't even get a T-shirt."
I don't have Bad Movie Night shirt either. I should get one of those at some point.
need
There are plenty of
merchandise.
Cannibal Video shirts.
we
Go to
have.
cannibалvideo.com.
We have shirts.
No,
you
we
can
need
go to-
cool stuff. We need like pins and
Then
like,
fucking make them. Like you're like, we need cool stuff, Chris. Why don't
We
you
do.
make cool stuff?
Yeah, Chris. Come on, get on that.
You can get pins, AJ. You can get a
I
coffee
know.
mug that says BMN.
They're
You can get
cool.
stickers.
I know.
My coworker has the mug.
Dude, that does
Wow,
look pretty
really?
cool.
They have a beer stein? I'd order that.
I don't know. This is all interesting. I'm learning so much.
Man finding out about his own. Yeah.
That mug does look cool. I should get a mug. It's $15. Holy shit! I'm not getting a mug. That's insane. Don't ever
like
anyone
$8
spend
on shipping.
That's like
Chris
10
knows
years
how to
of
market.
Patreon.
Yeah, that is literally, yeah, that's a lot of Patreon for $15. Holy shit. Anyways, all right, yeah, speaking of Patreon, go to patreon.com/Bad Movie Night Show. Sign up. You can get it on there for $2 a month. You get access to pre-show, bonus podcasts, the Slack, all kinds of fun stuff. Do it now. Patreon.com/Bad Movie Night Show. Next week, we're watching Body Parts. You got to find it. It's on Amazon. Search for it. A couple bucks. Rent it. It'll be a good time. Jeff Fahey. Can't go wrong with Jeff Fahey.
Always a good time.
Always a good time. That's it. Thank you, guys. We will catch you here next week. Goodbye.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. Podcast. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.